Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me again here on John's Amazing Trains with the sixth part of the series that I'm doing on my whole massive model railway collection. Now, during the course of this series, when I was showing you all the steam locomotives, one of the parts was actually featuring all the American steam locomotives, and I did say I do understand it won't be everybody's cup of tea, and I'm going to say that same thing again here, because now this is all my American Canadian collection of diesel stroke electrics, and again it won't be everybody's cup of tea, but it's my collection. I enjoy doing it, and I'm more than happy to show you guys what I've got. Alright, let's just get on with the show. Alright, first up then, here on the pillow, which is a good place to start as always. Okay, the first one up then is this Amtrak P42. This is an Athearn one. It's one of the ready-to-roll ones. Pretty good. I do think the Athearn ready-to-roll are pretty good. But there's that one there, and then coming down here, this one is a P40. It looks the same, but there is a difference, and if I remember correctly, and I'm sure I will be corrected if I've said this wrong, but if you notice the stripes go all the way to the end there, which is fine, but on this one they fade away towards the end, and I believe that's the difference between the P40 and the P42. But either way, they're both powered, and if we come down one more, I wasn't necessarily going to do this, but that is actually the dummy, and that of course again is a P42, but I run this as a 3 powered set, three engines. Looks great with all the rolling stock. Right, we could just come down to here, because virtually everything I've got is the top of the range stuff, like Atlas, Kato, etc. But I have got a couple of the cheaper train line ones by Walthers. This one here, as you can see, I'll come around the front for you. Okay, this is a GE-840 BW. Yep, wicked. And then in a different livery cotton belt. Again, I'll just have a quick. As I say, they're quite cheap. They're a bit noisy, but this is a GE-840B. So that's the first view off the pillar. So this one here now then is absolutely beautiful, two-tone blue, running number 1982, obviously Union Pacific. It's an absolutely gorgeous loco. It's a top of the range Athearn Genesis, and she's fantastic. She's an SD70AC. The detail is phenomenal. Really, really nice. Beautiful. Right, moving down to 3 from Broadway Imports Limited. Okay, CSX livery, that one. Then Union Pacific livery. Down to the iron ore one. That's what I call it anyway. These are, all 3 of them are AC 6000s, GE AC 6000s, and like I say, they are absolutely stunning. Broadway Limited Imports, just again, the detail is fantastic on them. They do a super job. The sound on them is fantastic. They really are beautiful locomotives. Wicked. Now if I come down here, right, okay, we've got a couple of Bachmann, that one and that one. Okay, and then keep coming down, we've got 2 Kato, that one and that one. So the numbers are all different, obviously. These are all EMD F40PHs, so that's your 391, 375, 231 and 346. So there's the 4 of them. They look great together. All 4 of them together pulling a load of Amtrak stock. So there. Right, change lanes. Okay, in lane 2 that's a Bachmann, which is a CSX livery, SD40-2, and as you can see it's 888, and that was done specially for me by my friend Eric in Slovenia, for me to do my Unstoppable video, which I have done, and if you haven't seen it, go and have a look for it please. Moving down here, Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you that the Crazy 8 real accident is what inspired Unstoppable. So that's the story starts there with 4/8. So if I come down here, and then the next star of the show, Unstoppable that is another SD40-2, and that's 1206, which again done for me by Eric. And you will notice that on Crazy 8's there's only like 2 windows, as the SD40-2 usually has, but in the film it had 4 windows, and that's been done specifically by Eric so it matches the one in the movie. Obviously AWVR livery. Get it right in a minute, John. Right, okay, moving down and staying again with the film in Unstoppable. There's 777. Again, completely done for me, made for me by Eric. That's a Kato. And then her partner, or his partner, whichever you want to say, 767. So that's the stars of the movie there. 767, 777, 1206, and the one that inspired it all, Crazy 8s. Next up, we have this one, which is, I believe, is GP38/2. I'll be quite pleased with myself if I get all this correct, I can assure you. Anyway, it's a nice one there, look. Central Wisconsin. Yep. That's a Bachmann. Moving down again to another Bachmann in Union Pacific livery. That too is an SD40-2. Cool. Very nice. Next up we have this beautiful Atlas Delaware and Hudson livery 5001, and I think this is an Alco switcher, so it's got to be possibly RS11. I think it's an RS11. Again, if I've made any mistakes, I'm sure you guys over the other side of the pond will correct me. Right, this Delaware and Hudson here, this one is actually a U33C. Oh, I think that's right. I'm doing my best here, guys. Yeah, cool stuff. I'm moving down to the last one for this row. That I am very sure is a U23B. Yes, I think so. I think it's the B, yes. Again, really, really nice. Right, but to take a little bit of a break, I'll get this on the computer first and I can just give my back a rest. Won't be long. Right, I'm reaching right over the bed again on this top of this third line. Okay, Southern Pacific, that one there, I think that's an RSD-4/5. I'm fairly sure I'm right with that Southern Pacific livery there. Coming down to this one here. Right, can you see that? I'm sure it says Santa Fe on it. Yep. Now I know for sure that that is an Alco RS1, and I know that quite simply so perfectly, and I'm so sure because that's what the Triang switches were modelled on the Alco RS1. So brilliant. Okay, moving down to this one. Love the BNSF livery here, absolutely fantastic. This is a -8 40B, I think. Yes, I think it is. Now there is something I don't know about in a minute. I'm just going to show you this. So yeah, that's the -8 40B. Okay, and then to this beautiful Santa Fe livery. It's just absolutely stunning look. Absolutely fantastic. Typical again, of course, of Atlas. Right, this too is a -8 40, but it's a BW, and I actually don't know what the difference is between the B and the BW. So one of you guys can tell me. I can actually see that the windows are different. Whether that's it, I don't know. But anyway, that's the -8 40 BW, right? Okay, and I'll come down to this one again in that beautiful Santa Fe livery. I mean, it's just lovely. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. This is a -8 40 CW, and I can pretty much guess that the difference between the B and the C is probably the wheel arrangement, because that one's obviously a Bobo, whereas this one is a Coco. So the B and C, yeah, I suppose that would be why. brilliant. Right, let's have a look. Come down here, back to Union Pacific livery. This is lovely, lovely as well. Yep, this is a -840C. I tell you what, if I've got all these right, I'm doing bloody well, I can tell you that much. Not easy to remember everything, but you know. Now this one is a really weird looking thing. CSX livery, number 1300. I'm dead sure this is an NRE genset. I think that's right actually. So thinking about it, I think that's right. I think it's called a genset. Yeah, there's the front. Fantastic. Now down here we're coming down to this is an SD24 in the black Santa Fe. Wicked, fantastic. And the last one on this row, just come down to here. This is an SD35, and I know this for a fact, it's called a low nose. So there's the SD35 Penn Central. Bloody marvellous. Right, next row coming up. Okie dokie, the last row on this side of the bed. So first up then in Santa Fe livery there. Yeah, I've got the EMD SD45. Actually, it helps me when it's written on the box. I don't have to use my brain so hard. Nice one. Okay, moving down here, and again that beautiful BNSF livery. Right, and you can clearly see it on the box anyway. It's GEC 44-9W, or commonly known as the -9. So yep. Yep, super duper. Right, I'll come down to this one. Now I'm going to tell you that the next three, as you can see there, are the AC 4400W GE. The first one is that, which is the beautiful Canadian Pacific. Nice one. Down here to 5615, back to that BNSF livery again. Very nice. Excuse me. Yeah, really, really lovely these are. And down to the third one, Union Pacific livery, built in America, with the flag there. 57.99. Yeah, absolutely lovely. Right, change again. Right, SD70 Mac. Again, this is a BNSF, but this livery obviously Burlington Northern Santa Fe loop. Lovely. Okay, down to this one, TFM livery. Yep, absolutely lovely they are. Okay, down to the next one, CSX livery. And the final SD70 is this one here. Oh, it looks like the sunshade, it's come off, look. I'll have to glue that back on. Didn't spot that earlier. Oops, come off altogether now, look. Alright, I'll sort that out later anyway. Yep, there it is. There you go, that's 4 of those. So, wow. Yep. Absolutely lovely. Love them all. Right, let me come around the side here. I've got to show you this one now. Just look at the size of this. Wow. Now, as best as I can remember, I believe this is the biggest diesel locomotive ever made. Typical of you guys over there on the other side of the pond, and typical of Union Pacific, wanting everything to be as big as possible. If you Google this, It's a double DD40AX, I believe. If you Google this and have a read about it, so it's there on Wikipedia, all the different weights and how much it'll pull and the power of the engines. This is a Dodo, by the way, which you've obviously got the bogie with 4 axles in each end. There you go. Wow, what a beast. Right, another quick edit. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I did forget to tell you, this is also called the Centennial. So, like I say, you can Google it and have a read about it. Okay, let me just move around here for you, nice and carefully. Right, a few Athone ones. That's another Dash 9. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, there's something rather special about this one. Yeah, I've just spotted it as well. Notice the U is missing. At first I thought, oh, I'm going to have to send this back, but then I changed my mind. I thought, no, it's unique. Get it? Unique. I just thought I'd hang on to it. It wasn't really worth bothering about it. Right, we're down into a Canadian Pacific. Is this a GP40? Oh, I don't know. I think it is. There may be a GP40/2, probably. Yeah, cool. Now down to here. I love this set. It's F7, A unit and B unit. Yeah. And of course this is what the Triang single nose diesel R55 was based on, the F7. Right, across here. I'll work from the bottom up. This is absolutely my all-time favourite. It's an SD40-2 in camouflage. It really is superb. You're not going to be able to read all of this, but just look this look. Yeah. Brilliant. It's all about Desert Storm, and there's all the names, look. That's wicked. I absolutely adore it. Right, what we got? KCS livery. Is this an SD45-2? I think it is. Yeah, very, very nice. Move up to K413. This is, again, I think it's an SD45. Yeah. Okay, I need another break because my back's hurting again, so I'll be back in a second. Yeah, we are again with that lovely BNSF orange and yellow livery. Right, that's an SD40-2. Yeah, next up we've got a GP35, obviously written on the box. Very nice. I love Kato and Atlas stuff. Down here, now I think this is an SD40. Yeah, Burlington look. Very good. And another SD40 here. Yeah, rail link. Nicely does it. Back up. Cool. Right, over to the right. Get a load of this. Right, this is the Union Pacific gas turbine. Let you have a look. Now I assume the wheel arrangements on this would be Bobo plus Bobo. Would that be correct? I think. Yeah, number 74. I think this one's been preserved as well. I think so. And it comes complete with the tender, obviously. 12 wheel tender. Yep. Really, really nice. Right, 2 more to go on this side of the bed. There we go. Yeah, SD 9043 Mac. Canadian Pacific. And up to the second one, same model again, this time Union Pacific. Fantastic. Right, just a few to go on the other pillow, so just stay with me. Next up we've got a couple of GP60s. There's the Norfolk Southern one, black. Yes. Then we've got the demonstration one, electromotive. Cool. Down here, I think that's GP35. Cool, yeah. And this is a, oh hell, oh no, I am stuck. What's it called? What's it called? Oh, I can't remember the model on this one. Oh damn. Anyway, you can see it. And then finally to this one here is these few on the pillow this side. These are some of the old Athearn. These aren't too bad though, they're not terribly noisy, just a little bit more than others, and obviously not quite so much detail. This is P45, I think that's right. So guys, there you have it. Right, well that's all of the I've got a couple of unboxed ones, but there's no point in digging them out really, to be honest with you. There's only a couple. I think one's an SD40 and the other's another RS Alco, I think. So yeah, there you go then, that's the whole lot. And what a job it is to put this lot back in the boxes. I can assure you it's not very quick to do. But yeah, I've got, you know, a few more parts coming up yet. We've still got tons of British locomotives to show you, so usual thing then. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you all. Good night. God bless. Bye. Bye. Bye.